Hi, it's Laura, and today I'm bringing you my second of my Inuyasha-inspired crafts, which is none other than Sango's metal gas mask. I'm gonna get right into the tutorial, I promise. I just want to give you a couple little disclaimers at the beginning. Of course, this is a cosplay only mask. I wouldn't really feel like I'd have to make this disclaimer before the whole pandemic thing, which I hate referencing. I hate it so much. Just know that it's annoying to me as much as it's annoying to you. It's not any sort of surgical mask. Don't use this thinking that it's gonna be good, because it's not. This is just for cosplay, and especially since there's these grommets at the top, these holes, that's obviously gonna let things through. Another thing, we're going to be using some sort of volatile compounds when making this, and I just want to go ahead and say that before you use it as a cosplay mask, just make sure that you let it off gas for at least a week. You don't want to be breathing in any sort of fumes that might still be affiliated with this. It's not like we're using like really nasty things, it's just since this is a face mask, I thought that I should say that. And then another thing, I wanted to challenge myself and actually make it out of metal. And I'm not a metalsmith. I don't know how to cast iron or whatever. So I just decided to use aluminum foil so that it actually is like cool to the touch. Of course, if you don't want to use aluminum foil, there are tons of silver metallic fabrics that you can find. You don't have to use metal, but I will say it makes a stiffer mask and it definitely seems more like what her character would wear, but you can definitely substitute any of the body materials for whatever you have around your house. That's usually what I do anyway. So with all of that said, be sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss my final Inuyasha inspired craft, which I will be showing you next week. if it looks like I'm crying, it's just because I have green eyes and they are so sensitive to the sunlight. Also, I'm a vampire. I really wish they wouldn't be mowing when I'm trying to talk. So rude. Okay, so I got to this part and it's looking pretty good. It's not as silvery metally. I mean, it's not as dark as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to use some hammered silver spray paint, which is just gonna make it a little bit darker and look more like a heavy metal kind of thing. Of course, this is optional. If you like the pure aluminum look, then this is fine. You don't have to spray paint it, but I am going to. It will also make the little fake filigree kind of ornaments that we did blend in a little bit more. Also, I just realized that this also looks like a shoulder pad, like armor. If you need to make shoulder pad armor for some cosplay, you can just stop at this step and there you go, you're done. But we're not making shoulder pads today, we are making a mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint this and I hope that it will come out looking very nice.